How about we put a machine gun nest there? Yeah, let's turn that around facing that way. Scroll on in here. Yeah, right about there. So let's put that in there. It's right around those trees. All right, here we go out here on Everon. A game master going on here. ARMA Reforger. So good to see y'all. So we want to set up a mission here. Let's think about this. So let's look at the map. All right, we can see most of the map here. St. Pierre down at the bottom. We scroll up. Here we go, St. Felipe at the top. Oh, there's a runway there. We can work with that. Okay, yeah, we can definitely work with that. So let's start off like this. So let's take and put some patrols, put some soldiers out at the airport. And I want to put a helicopter at the airport. And I want to set up a mission where soldiers, I don't know if it's going to be co-op or one soldier or a squad, whatever can get access to this mission, can come out and steal the helicopter from the airport. First, you have to take out the guards that are patrolling out there, steal the helicopter, and fly away with it. We could do that. Or you know what? You know what else we could do? Let's do this. Let's start somewhere else. Where can we start at? We can start at the harbor. Yeah, we can start at the harbor. We could put a helicopter here at the harbor. Okay, so let's put 1 or 2 guards watching the helicopter. Have to steal this first helicopter and fly it out to the airport or near the airport and do a recon mission out here. You know what? I like the idea of stealing the helicopter better. I like that better. Okay, so where can we set up at? Let's find somewhere to set up at. Around the airport. Have Juniper Point up there. Old Man's Pond. Oh, industrial compound, a landfill, another military site. Let's go with the industrial compound. So let's stage the spawning point here at the industrial compound. And you have to go in on foot and approach the airport. And we'll put a helicopter at the other end of the airport on a helipad. We'll put a helipad down. You have to go in, take some enemy soldiers out at the airstrip and steal the helicopter. After you steal the helicopter, you have to take it. You have to take it somewhere and drop it off to be sold. Where can we take it? Either to drop it off to be sold or to drop it off to keep it. How about, where was that other military compound? Okay, right here, military site, right below the industrial compound. So have to steal the helicopter from the enemies at that airport, right up by that military site. Have to steal it and bring it down below the industrial compound. That's just a front line there. Have to bring it past the industrial compound and drop it off here at this military site. All right, we're getting somewhere now. Okay, so let's start at the industrial compound here. We're gonna stage over at the industrial compound. Okay, so we can see the industrial compound. We can see the airport. Now, if we look for us, if we look for where I'm at on here, okay, I'm down here, and we can see by that cone there that I'm actually facing the other direction from where I want to be at. I want to go to the industrial compound and start working from there. So let's go on the map. I'm going to go on down here, and I'm actually going to turn around here. Let me turn around. Okay, I'm facing Tyrone Ridge now, and I want to find the industrial compound. Okay, let's look on the map. I'm facing the right direction now. There's Tyrone Ridge. Okay, and I want to get all the way up here to the industrial compound. So I'll travel there. Let's go ahead and travel there. We're looking for the industrial compound. Okay, there's the airport. There's Gallows Hill. We're looking for the industrial compound. So let's look on the map, see if we can find Gallows Hill. Okay, Gallows Hill right there, right by where we're looking. So the military site right to our east, right to our right. Okay, the military site's right out that direction. But we want to get to the industrial there it is right there. We found it right there. Industrial compound. I love the way it even says it right there, industrial compound. Okay, so we're going to set a spawn zone right here, and we're going to put some more things in. We're going to put probably a ammunition place, put an arsenal in where when you spawn in, you can get some ammunition. So let's work on that. Oh yeah, this is going to be a great place to work at. Let's walk around here and look around. Going down to street level. Oh yeah, that's a good place to set up at. We can work with this. We can definitely work with this. All right, let's think about what time of day we want it to be during the mission, what we want the weather to look like. Okay, let's edit the scenario properties. So for the time, we can do 5:45 in the morning, 8:52 in the morning, 12 noon. Actually, you can slide this slider. You can make it whatever day or night you want it to be just by sliding it. Or just click up here. 8:12 in the evening. 10:06 at night. Midnight. I think for this mission, we're going to go 12 o'clock noon. 12 o'clock noon. And let's look at the weather. We can do clear, partly cloudy, mostly cloudy, raining. That rain looks really good. It's raining sideways. I was actually driving in rain like that the other day. Let's just make it sunshine. Go make it sunshine. Not getting real complicated. Let's just make it sunshine for this. Okay, so we'll save that. Close that. Okay, we want to put a spawn point. So where are we going to spawn at when we come in here? A lot of good places we could spawn at. I'm thinking about right back here. Looks like plenty of room we can put some things in. Okay, so let's open the entity browser. Okay, I want to put an encampment down. So let's take this encampment. I'm going to put it right here. Okay, we'll set it right there. Okay, we want to put an arsenal truck in. We're on the U.S. faction. We have some trucks here. Quite a few pages. We're going to go with this one right here. Just put it out in the road right there. Okay, I'll just hold the shift key so I can turn it. Thinking about just backing it up right there like that. Just put it right there. Okay, nice. Let's make sure our truck has supplies in it. So I'll go to edit properties. Let's go ahead and fill it up with fuel. Let's do weapons and ammunition. We can even put medical supplies in here. We can get everything in here. All the outfits. We're going to fill it up 100%. The supplies don't decay. And we'll save and close that. We'll put an arsenal truck in where we can get our load out. So let's see what it looks like so far in action. just like if we were going to spawn in. You see the spawn point there? Don't have a name on it yet, so let's click on that. We're going to deploy. Here we are, we're deployed. Okay, we can walk around. We didn't put that in, but it's there. It came with the placeable that we put. We can look at the loadout there. Here's the truck, this truck that we put in. We can open the arsenal there. 15 pages. 15 pages of items you can get out of there. We can save our loadout after we get the loadout like we want it. We can save it here. That way, if we have to respawn here, we can just go ahead and have our saved loadout. We can have our weapon out in our hand and take active weapon ammunition for the weapon we have in our hand. We can take grenades, take bandages, take morphine. And if we drove this truck to a storage arsenal, then we could load storage crates on the truck. And when we came back to our base, we could unload those supplies. Okay, we're just barely getting started. We have a lot to do. We got to put the conflict down, put soldiers on the airport, put a helicopter down, at least one helicopter. We got a lot to do. So when somebody spawns in here, you can get your load out, and you can head out toward the mission objectives. So let's go ahead and put some mission objectives. Actually, what the soldiers have to go do when they get here. Let's go put that in. Okay, let's go ahead and get back in Game Master. Here we are again, back in Game Master. So let's go look at the airport. Okay, so there's the airport right there. So if somebody spawned in here and they look on their map and they know the airport is just right there close by, they have to get over to the airport, find a helicopter that we're going to put in somewhere, take out all the enemies at the airport, steal the helicopter, seize it, and fly it to a military base. So we have to think about creating this. Which way do we think they would go if they left this compound? There's a gate there that they could open and go through. It's interactive. Or they could just jump over the fence line anywhere. Now, if I was doing this mission, I would probably leave the industrial point and I would be looking for trees and objects that I could find cover behind. Okay, so we see a tree line right there along that road. If they ran over this tree line, what if we put a patrol right out here in the street just guarding that? Or what if we move right over here between the industrial complex, not just right up against it, but right around this tree here. Yeah, right there. How about we put a machine gun nest there? Yeah, let's turn that around, facing that way. Scroll on in here. Yeah, right about there. So let's put that in there. It's right around those trees. Right around those trees. I'm not going to make it overkill for this simulation. I'm going to put one guard in there. So let's change the faction to Soviet. And let's put an automatic rifleman there. Automatic rifleman. Set him right there. Let's have him defend this area. He'll defend that area. Which actually, you don't have to get all the way to that circle for him to spot you and start firing at you. But that's his orders right there. Defend that area. Yeah, you can see it's not paused, so he's already grabbed that gun. He's on that machine gun ready. Okay, let's go ahead and look, see where we want to put the helicopter. Because we want to put some more patrols in put a patrol guarding the helicopter, and we'll look and see if we want to put some more in. So I'm thinking, do we want to put the helicopter over on this end? I'm thinking so. So let's look for a helicopter pad. Okay, there's a helicopter pad. I think we'll put it right in there. Okay, let's find a helicopter to put there. The only one we have is a transport helicopter, so we'll put it there. Oh, perfect. Just like that. There we go. So this helicopter will carry 15 passengers. It has 75% of fuel. And it'll carry a ton of supplies, 100% armor. So we need to put a patrol out here. Let's zoom up and look a little bit in the area. So let's take a rifleman, and let's put this rifleman, let's have him go from right over here. We'll tell him to move relaxed, so that way he'll be walking, he won't be running. We'll have him move to here. Let's take him all the way the other side, right out by the road. Okay, there he goes. He's following his orders. Let's just follow him for a sec. Which really, you could make this as challenging as you want to. I'm trying to set it up for a single player can come in. And I really wish they had difficulties you could put, because some people spend a lot of time on military sims. They would come in and they would just walk right through these two guys. They would just walk right through these two guys I put in so far and take the chopper and be done with it. Then again, there's some players that just don't have the time to put into it, and it would be more of a challenge for them. So it's up to you. You can make it as challenging or as relaxed as you want to. I say relaxed. It's really not relaxed, because they have weapons and they are shooting at you. Okay, he's going to go to his other point there. We'll go over here and wait for him. He'll come all the way over here behind the machine gun nest that we put in. There he comes. Okay, now he's headed back. He just comes over here and looks around for a little bit, walks over here, looks around, then he'll be headed back, just on patrol, on the lookout. Let's set the objective up on the helicopter to steal the helicopter. Put a custom objective here. Let's edit the properties of it. Lot of objectives you can set here. You can say recon, suppress, stand down, wait, assemble, target, kill and destroy vehicle, prepare defenses, whole lot more, ambush. So we want to steal the vehicle. Steal the vehicle. Okay, let's save and close. If you're playing this military sim and you're doing this mission and you look on the map, you can hover over there and you can see steal the vehicle. Coming from the industrial compound to the airport to steal the vehicle. So now when we load in here, leave the industrial compound. We can come out this way. We have a machine gunner and a machine gun nest there. We have a lone patrol here who patrols this area on this end of the runway all the way across to the helicopter. But what if somebody tries to come out this way? Because there are a lot of trees over here. What if they try to come this way towards San Felipe? Try to go across that way and come sneak in. They'll still be fired on by the machine gun nest, but they'll be a ways away. So what if we put one more gunner hanging out over here by this building? Let's put a grenadier right down here. Right there. Let's have him defend. Okay, defend that area right before the runway. There he is. He's defending the area. Okay, so just 3 soldiers to go up against, but it's in a tight spot. The players don't know how many there are or where they are. All right, here we are over at the military site. So we want, after the helicopter's stolen, we want it to be brought here to the military site. So let's take a look at that. That's a good place for it right there in that large slot. So let's click on our U.S. Army. We can do a spawn point, which we don't need there. We can do move, which actually that's what we're going to use. We could do seize objective. We could do defend, or we could do a custom objective. We're going to do move objective. The objective is completed when at least one member of the faction enters this area. So let's put that down there. Look at the map. Move military site. Okay, so that's just telling us that the player has to move to this military site. All right, looking good. So next episode, we're going to play this mission. We'll just keep it like this for now. We can add more to it. Actually, what we can do, we can call this single player or co-op mission. Then we could add more to it and call it a multiplayer mission. Next episode, we're going to play this as a single player. And we'll check it out. See how it goes. See if we made any mistakes. All right, so don't forget to smash that like button. If you're not subscribed already, be sure and subscribe. Ring that bell so you don't miss any future content. We're going to come back very next episode, and we're going to play this mission. Check it out. If you're already a subscriber, thank you so very much for being a subscriber, and thank you for being here today. It's been really fun putting this mission together, and I'm looking forward to playing it. We'll catch y'all next time. Y'all take care.